For this video, you'll need your selected yarn, a 4mm crochet hook, some stuffing, a pair of scissors and a yarn needle. We're going to start off with a magic circle and we're going to make 6 single crochets in our magic circle. So you're going to chain up 1 to secure your circle and then make 6 single crochets in the magic circle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to close the circle and you're going to slip stitch into the first stitch you made. For round number 2, we are going to make an increase in every stitch. That means that you're going to make 2 single crochets in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then the last one, 12. Slip stitch into the first stitch. For round number 3, we are going to make 1 single crochet in each of the 12 single crochets we made in round number 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now you're going to slip stitch and fasten off over here. Then you're going to pause the video and make another one of these, but do not fasten off. I've already made one side of my heart and I fastened it off, and this was the second one. So pause the video, make the second one, do not fasten that off, and I'll see you after that. Okay, now you're going to take both of your lobes. One is on your hook, one is loose. Where you fastened off, you're going to insert your hook in that stitch and you're going to join both the sides using a single crochet. Okay, I've left a long tail here, slightly long, because sometimes there is a gap between the two lobes, so we can stitch that off with this. So you're going to join it with the with the single crochet, and you're going to make 11 more single crochets on this side. So 2, that's going to give you a total of 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. Now we have finished single crocheting one side. Now what you can see is that there is quite a lot of gap in between before we move on to the side. This is the fake stitch. So what we're going to do is that we are going to insert our hook in the fake stitch, pull up a loop, and then you're going to jump on to the other side. This is the side where we attached our lobe to the second lobe with a single crochet. So the first stitch on the second side, you're going to insert your hook in it, pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. What we've done here is that we have decreased, not really decreased the stitches, but we've caught up the fake stitch and our original stitch together to avoid a big gap between the 2 loops. So 1, 12 stitches on the other side as well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. You're going to slip stitch into the first single crochet you made initially, and you have a total of 24 single crochets in round number 4. Round number 5 and round number 6 are going to be 24 single crochets around. So finish round number 5 and round number 6, and I'll meet you at the end of round number 6. Okay, so I'm done with round number 6. For round number 7, we are going to start decreasing. So you're going to chain up 1, and you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches, and then you're going to make an invisible decrease. An invisible decrease is when you take the outer loop of the next 2 stitches, pull up a loop, and finish your stitch. So you're going to make a decrease, 2 single crochets, 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 and then a decrease. For this round, that was round number 7, you are left with a total of 18 single crochets. So you're going to slip stitch into the first stitch, and in the next round you're going to decrease after every 1 stitch. So you're going to make 1 single crochet and then a decrease, 1 single crochet and 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 a decrease, one single crochet and a decrease. Now we have a total of 12 single crochets at the end of round number 7. Okay, now we still have space at the bottom over here, and this is the space we are going to use to stuff our heart before we close it shut. What I've done is that I have put a tiny bit of essential oils in my stuffing so that I can make a scented heart. You can use unscented stuffing, whatever you want to use. You can add a skewer to the heart and stitch it on at the bottom before you close your heart close and make a heart pop. It's totally up to you. Now this heart requires very little stuffing. So you're going to stuff your heart. Make sure that you stuff both the sides evenly to give your heart a nice shape, and then once you close it shut, you can shape it the way you want to shape it, since Valentine's Day is coming. So you can make a lot of these to give as gifts to your colleagues, to your friends, anybody you want. Okay, I'm done stuffing my heart, and I have pulled in my working yarn with it as well. Here it is. There you go. Okay, now for the last round, you're going to start off with the chain 1 and make sure that you have your finger behind your stitch like this so that you don't catch the stuffing while you're crocheting. And we are going to make a decrease in every single stitch. So the first decrease, the second decrease, this is our last round, the third decrease, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And you're going to slip stitch into the first stitch, chain up 1, and fasten off. Okay, we don't have that big of a gap over here, so what we are going to do is that we are going to insert our hook in from here, or you can use a yarn needle, whatever you want to do, and pull your string in. There you go. You're going to cut it off. That's it. And this is what your heart looks like now. This tiny space here, you can insert a skewer inside and use this tail to stitch your heart on the skewer to make a heart pop. Okay, that's it for today. And if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe and share the video. Trust me, it's going to help me a lot. And in our next video, we are going to make a tiny little amigurumi bunny for Valentine's Day. So this is the heart. Make them in different sizes, different colors. It's totally up to you. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.